Hey guys, it's Vic! Today we'll be reading our second entry from the Victionary and go into some thought about the L-3 Nozzlenose D. The L-3 Nozzlenose D is a custom variant of the L-3 Nozzlenose, a shorter-range, semi-automatic weapon, equipping you with burst bombs and inkjet. These pair very well with the L-3D, because it gives you three very unique ways of getting your kills. You can get straight-up kills from your mid-range gun, you can have a safer alternative in your burst bombs, or you can opt for your inkjet. You need to make a push or save yourself. Of course, this doesn't mean you should use your inkjet as a panic weapon. Everyone has seen a clip of a friend or someone on YouTube pop their inkjet in a tough spot, get 2 to 4 kills, and then keep moving on like nothing ever happened. This is something that can happen, sure, but often popping your inkjet in the middle of chaos has a good chance to get you splatted. If you're going to try and pull off a sneaky inkjet dance in the middle of a fight, the best thing to do is to try to weaken your opponent, back off just a little, and then pop it. This way, you'll have time to get off the ground, and you might be able to get a direct hit in your opponent's face because you already know what direction they're moving. Towards you. Speaking of fights, let's talk about the L-3D's killing power. You're a 4-shot weapon. The L-3D shoots in quick bursts of 3, which means you have to get 4 of your 6 shots to connect if you want a fast kill. You can also get kills by combining a burst bomb with the L3 shots. Specifically, you can guarantee a kill by either landing a direct hit with your bomb and following it up with 2 hits, or by getting partial damage with your burst bombs and landing all 3 of your next shots. This isn't too slow, but it's something you have to keep in mind when you're aggressing. The L3D player, aka you, is not going to be the guy rushing off to flank at the very start of the game. This means you shouldn't be running abilities like the now buffed opening gambit for the L3D. The L3D is an opportunistic killer. If you see an opponent, aggress forward to try and get them. Don't go looking for opponents unless you're extremely confident, your team has a good lead, or your team has already moved up first. If you want to play really defensively, however, when opponents draw near, you can throw burst bombs to get great assists and help your teammates win. It's important to find a balance though. You're playing a mid-range gun, so you don't want to be the back line of the team. Leave that to your teammate who maybe is playing a splatling or a jet squelcher. You want to be near the middle of the map and move in and out with your teammates, giving them the sweet, sweet turf they need and the comfort that they know they're not alone. The L3D has a lot of turfing power, and I mean a lot. Look at how fast the L3 can cover the ground. Of course, you won't be outpainting an N-Zap, for example. If you want to be able to get a lot of inkjets, you could opt for some special charge. It's definitely possible to get a lot of inkjets with this weapon. Seeing as you have burst bombs though, ink management might be one of your greatest concerns. Let's talk gear. The L-3 Nozzlenose is not much of an ink guzzler, so you should be safe without ink saver main. You don't want to be enacting in long, overdrawn fights with the L3 anyway. Here are a few sets I've considered using on the L-3 Nozzlenose, in part thanks to my lovely friend Vera. He plays a mean L3, and he was a great source of advice. He's also got a YouTube channel. You'll notice that I always go for some kind of ink recovery option. Burst bombs will eat a lot of your ink, so you want to work against that if you're the type of player that loves to throw them, like I do. The L3D is really versatile thanks to its kit. No matter what situation you're in, you can pull something off to try and get the most out of it. You need to discipline yourself though. You need to keep track of your aim, because the L3D is not forgiving. Dumb as it sounds to say, if you're not aiming at your opponent, you're not getting that shot. The L3 is going to do better on maps that are a little more flat, like Manta Maria or Walleye Warehouse. Maps where you can maneuver yourself around and not have to worry about inclines and declines and trying to get over hills, like Humpback Pump Track. The L3 is not going to play well on Humpback Pump Track. You can give it a shot, and if you come to understand exactly how far each shot on the L3 goes, you might be able to make it work. The L3's shots go exactly where you tell them to go, so you really do have to aim. Very good L3 players are absolutely terrifying. They take advantage of everything they've got to win. And often when you see that L3 guy play something else for a change, his aim is disgusting. Nintendo will reward you if you're willing to put time into this weapon. It's a great way to get better at Splatoon 2, even if you don't want to keep it as a main. That's all I really wanted to say about the L3D. Don't consider it a bad weapon until you've given it a try for yourself. I think it's pretty fun. Weirdly enough, when I play the L3D instead of some of my mains, I do better on average. I think it's because I'm a little more cautious because I'm trying to get those perfectly aimed shots. I hope that this helps you if you want to play it for yourself. If there's a weapon or a special you'd like me to consider for the future, please leave a comment below. Lime suggested that I do a Nozzlenose, so here we are. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day! Also, shout out to the Splatoon amino community who tried to help me pick which weapon to do for this, but as you can see here, it didn't really work out. We'll try again another time, guys.